A very good morning to my dear students. Today, in this class, in this session, we are going to study about the collective diagram, collective structure of male reproductive system. In last session, we have discussed about the cut section of the testis, in which we have studied how, in which structure the sperm is produced. Okay, so in today's session, we are going to study about the male reproductive system in a collective manner. Okay, so let's start. As we all know that scrotum lies outside of the abdominal cavity. I'm not drawing the whole scrotum structure. I'm just drawing the scrotal sac. So, my dear student, this one is the scrotal sac. Okay, we have drawn one scrotal sac. So, just label it scrotal. Okay. Inside the scrotal sac, what we have? We have a testis, a oval shaped testis, an oval shaped testis. Okay, we have this made in a long distance to understand the structure. To understand the structure nicely. Okay, as these scrotal sacs are not far away as I have drawn. Okay, जैसा कि मैंने draw किया है, these scrotal sacs are not far away from each other. Okay, I have drawn this structure to make you understand the things in between. The various things I have to explain. Okay, so uh, testis is oval in shape. Mark it, testis. Okay, and as we all know that testis is connected with a epididymis. Okay, inside the testis there is globules. Okay, there is a testicular compartment which is known as globule. Okay, so just learn globules because in NCRT, in your NCRT book, it's written as a globule. So better to understand, better to learn that structure name as globule. Okay, this globules is also known as testicular compartments. Okay, and behind this uh, testis, one structure is there, a highly coiled structure, which is known as epididymis. A highly coiled structure which is known as epididymis. Okay, epididymis is present behind the testis. Okay, just I'm writing here. Epididymis is present is present behind the testis. Okay, but I'm not drawing behind the testis. I am drawing in this way to make you understand the things very much clear, or make you understand the thing in a crystal clear manner. Okay, this epididymis posterior part give arises means epididymis tail part give arises a duct like structure. Okay, which goes up in the abdominal cavity. Okay, like this. Epididymis tail part give rise to a tube-like structure which is known as vas deferens. This structure is known as vas deferens. Okay, and after that, in this vas deferens, there is a swollen part. There is a swollen part like this. This swollen part is known as vas deferens ampulla. Vas deferens ampulla. This vas deferens ampulla give arises give arise to um, give arise to a duct, a gland, which is known as seminal seminal vesicle. Okay, and this opens into a tube-like duct. At this time, at this stage, this tube-like duct is known as ejaculatory duct. Are you getting my point? Ejaculatory duct means when the vas deferens has a swollen part, and that swollen part is known as vas deferens ampulla, and vas deferens ampulla give arises to a seminal vesicle. Okay, seminal vesicle I have not mentioned here, just write it here. Seminal vesicles. Okay, seminal vesicles. And these seminal vesicles open into a tube-like structure, and this structure is a vas deferens structure. But at this stage, this vas deferens is known as ejaculatory duct. Is that clear? And when these epididymis, as we know that this epididymis is attached, give arises or is attached with a tube-like structure which goes up into the abdominal cavity, and when they reach abdominal cavity, they reach the pubic area. Okay, the pubic area has a structure which is known as this muscular structure. Okay, this muscular structure which is known as urinary bladder. Okay, and this urinary bladder opens into a tube-like structure, as you able to see in the structure in the diagram. This tube-like structure is known as urethra. And urethra, this ejaculatory ducts opens this ejaculatory ducts opens into urethra from the both side. Okay, from the both side, opens into urethra from the both side. At this time, this urethra is a common passage for urine and sperm. Okay, at this time urethra is a common passage for urine and sperm. So here at this stage this urethra is known as urinogenital tract. Urinogenital tract. Okay, and here we have one structure uh, where these connection are present, means vas deferens ampulla and the seminal vesicles, ejaculatory duct, where these are present, means where these structure are present, there is a structure, there is a donut shaped structure is present. This donut shaped structure is known as prostate gland. Prostate gland. Let me draw the other side of the structure. From here, this one is the complete structure. From here, this structure is known as penis. And it has a swollen area. Okay, as you're able to see in the structure, it has a swollen area which is known as glans penis. Glans penis, and this opening is known as urinogenital aperture. Urinogenital aperture. Here at the base of the penis, one gland is attached, one gland is present, a pair of gland is present at the base of the penis, which is known as Cowper's gland. Okay, both the side, which is known as Cowper's gland. Cowper's gland. Cowper's gland. Okay, Cowper's gland is also known as bulbourethral gland. Okay, Cowper's gland is also known as bulbourethral gland. Okay. In our next class, we are going to study about the accessory glands. Is that clear? In next class, we are going to study about the accessory gland. One most important thing, this epididymis give arises to a duct-like structure which goes up through which goes up to the abdominal cavity through the inguinal canal. Okay, through the inguinal canal. As you able to see here, this one is the structure of scrotum. Okay, Okay, this one is the structure of scrotum, and there is two scrotal sac. Inside the scrotal sac there is a testis. Oval testis is present. Okay, oval testis is present, and this scrotum lies outside of the abdominal cavity. This scrotum, the scrotum lies outside of the abdominal cavity. Outside of the abdominal cavity, and this scrotum attached, this connection, this scrotum, this area is known as inguinal canal. Inguinal canal. As we all know that the inguinal canal is the narrow connection, between the abdominal cavity and the vaginal phyllo. This area, this one is known as vaginal phyllo. If you like this video, do subscribe my channel, do hit the bell icon.